You know, I'm always humbled when I walk into an old church graveyard. You know, I'm recognizing names of individuals for videos that I've done on families of the past. The Hook, the Mozzies, the LaFollettes. It's a real humbling experience. I actually enjoy walking through cemeteries and reading the epitaphs and, you know, wondering about their life, the life that they lived, the hardships that they faced. I remember my great-grandma telling me back when I was a kid, she died at the age of 98. She was born in 1895. And she goes, people loved hard and lived hard. This is the Muse family right here, for which the story has been told in my videos. They're all buried right here. And the orchard here behind me, which is right on the outside of this wall, is the orchard that was on their farm when Robert's uncle got this land as an original land grant from Lord Fairfax, and they had to plant 100 apple trees on it. Robert's father was a colonel in the Revolutionary War and fought with General George Washington, who was a colonel at the time up at Fort Necessity. When he got out of the military, he started buying up land. He amassed over 17,000 acres. And the artifacts that I find in this video, in this episode, came from their family. Stay tuned. I am back at the Muse Farm, built in 1815. 2 cabins. Let me slowly come around so you can see it. Right here. The last video I did on this property here in the yard was my best silver day. Handful of silver. If you haven't seen that episode, go back, take a watch of that video. I'll put a link to it right up here above on top of the screen. This is where I'm going to focus my attention today. This field here, the owner has found some big dandy buttons here. I showed them in another video. If you guys check it out, I'll put a link up there now too. And we think that there might have been an old homestead home site there. But anyway, I'm going to focus my attention here today, out here on this field, and I'm going to see if I cannot find evidences of an old homestead right here. All right, I'm looking forward to a great time. I hope we find a lot of artifacts. I hope we can save some old history on this dig, and I'm glad you guys are here to share this experience with me. All right, I had a pretty good hit here, a solid 18, so I'll let you listen to it. I got it out, and now it's showing 19. So I'll pop the plug, pulled it out, and I am actually just right off the barn. So I'm just now getting out onto the field here. Anyway, let's see what I got. Right here. I don't see anything. Oh, yep, right there. It is a button. All right, you see the green patina on there? So it's probably an old brass button. Looky there. This is my first signal, my first hole, first plug, and we got a button. That's a good sign right there. It's a good start of the day. Let's keep going. All right, so I found that one button right over there. I had a good hit. It's very jumpy. There's a lot of trash in here. And I thought I got it out. You can hear it's kind of jumpy. It is. See how jumpy it is? This is why you have to dig everything. And it could be a pop top, pull tab. Oh, right there it is. Right there it is. Oh man, look at that. That is a beautiful tomback button. That's why it was jumpy, because tomback sometimes will give you a low reading on your detector. And this is old. I mean, this is 1700s old right here. Oh, that's awesome. It's not a great find, but it's brass, and I find these very often. I pulled it out, and literally it plopped out. And it's very common to find these on an old working farm. This is an old rivet, likely from a saddle, and you can see the green patina right there. It's a pretty good piece. I find these quite often. All right, you guys, it was shallow, solid 25, and it's either a dandy button or it is a copper. Don't want to really rub it. You know what? This is a copper. Oh my gosh. I rarely ever find these. Hardly ever. And there is a bust. Wow. That is a colonial copper. I'm almost certain of it. I'm not rubbing it with my finger. I'm just trying to get the loose dirt off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let that dry. And I will come back. I see a bust right there. And that is a King George coin. That is a KG. Now, I don't know if it's a 2 or 3, but I think it's at least a 2 and maybe even a 3. So we're talking 1700 copper coin right there. This is my first KG coin ever. It is a King George III British copper coin. So what is so special about it? The year this coin was minted was before America won its independence and had the ability to mint its own coins. From a historical perspective, America was still a colony of Great Britain and under the rule of King George, who wore the crown. The KG3 was the currency of the day. In that year, 1772, Samuel Adams, a Massachusetts legislator, called the assembly together to persuade his colleagues to approve a plan to begin dialogue with the other colonies regarding the problems with Great Britain, a solution we now refer to as the American Revolution. All right, I just pulled this out of the ground, and I don't think it's old, but it's really cool. It is Frederick County, Virginia, 2001, and I think it's a dog tax tag, 2239. That's really cool, actually. This is actually the second one I found today. I didn't show you the other one because it got tore up pretty bad. But that one's cool. I look forward to showing that to the owner. Let's see if it is his pooch. All right, I'm here where I thought that house might have stood. I had a good hit here in the hole. Dug it out, pulled it out, and I see it. And is it a button or is it a coin? Is it a button or is it a coin? It is a flat button. All right. I'm real happy with that. All right, you guys, I pulled it out. It was strong, and I see it, and I wonder if it's Civil War. I mean, it could be. Looks like it's melted. You know, I think it's a melted bullet. Maybe a 3-ringer or something. You see right there where there's the concave? I don't know. But there's a lane right here that comes up through here. And this is the old road before the turnpike was built. And this is the old wagon road west. And Juba Early and his troops would use this road and stay off of the main road, which is the Northwestern Turnpike. And they would use this road here so the Union troops would not detect them. All right, let's keep going. All right, I found that flat button right over there. And man, I found a beauty here. I just popped the plug, threw the dirt out, and man, it just rolled out. Look at this. That is a beautiful tomback. That is old. That is one of the most beautiful tombacks I have ever found. It's just gorgeous. It looks like it's missing its shank. Wow, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. You know, these are old. These kind of buttons are very, very old. You know, 1700s. Very early 1800s, I'm sure. But mostly 1700s. That's a beautiful, beautiful button. All right, I popped the plug. And I see it. I have not pulled it out. It's round. Is it a button or a coin? I'm sure it's a button because look how small it is. There we go. It is a button, boy. It's an old button. You know, that is a different button. You see how thin that is? I mean, very interesting button. And the shank, you see how the shank is up there towards the top? I cleared the grass out. It's reading 1415. It's probably a button. So I'm going to sit you guys up and you can watch me dig that thing right out of the ground. All right, let's see if we got it. Okay, sounds like it's right over here. Sounds like it is right over here. It's in this clump. It's in this clump. Oh, I see it. I see it. This is my first little round ball. This is a little pistol ball. See that? That's pretty cool. That's awesome. You can see where it hit the ground right there. See that? Not doing bad at this site. Not bad at all. I'm literally find stuff all over. I think I'm gonna be coming back here because I've only hit little bits of the field, and I only have about 2 more hours left before I got to go home and watch the kiddos. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I got a real good hit, and this close to the surface. Right there. You know, that's coin range. That is coin range. What we have. Let it be a King George or a Spanish Real. And not a pull tab or pop top. Probably close to the surface. Well, look at that. It's a big piece of lead. It is a big piece of lead. No doubt in my mind that is a shot bullet. That could be a Civil War round ball. It could be a Brown and Bess round ball or a Civil War round ball. That's a good find. All right, I got a solid 15 in here. I think it might be a lead round ball. I found a lead round ball right over there. I didn't show it to you guys. I've been finding several of these things. That only makes me think there was some activity here. Oh, wow. It is not a round ball. It is an old pewter button. Look at that. I thought it was a round ball. It read solid 15, the same as lead. That just shows you that you got to dig those signals. It was at the same reading as lead. Very nice. Well, it's small, but it is a piece of a shoe buckle. A colonial shoe buckle. I'd love to find the whole thing, and I'm going to look around here to see if there might be more in there. But, wow, it's beautiful. Do you see the design on there? It's gorgeous. It's definitely a buckle. It's definitely a buckle. All right, I popped it out. And I think this is a piece of a shoe buckle. Another piece. And I think this one's different. This is where the pin goes right there. Looks pretty fancy. The other piece I found way down there. This is my second piece of shoe buckle, and they were 100 yards apart. So no doubt in my mind they're different. And this has got some fancy on it too, and I look forward to cleaning that up and taking a look at it. All right, it was reading a solid 27, and it is another rivet. I have found a few of these today. I haven't showed you all of them. This one still has leather on it. It's a brass rivet. All right, you guys, this is going to be my last one, and it is another flat button. Yeah, it's an old one too. All right, I'll do a wrap up at the truck and we'll head on out of here. We had a great day, great time. We found a lot of old history, and I know there's a lot more in the ground here. We'll come back. All right, I'll see you at the wrap up. All right, you guys, I came back to my house to do the wrap up because I've got to take my son today parade. He plays the bagpipes. You guys, most of you already know that. Didn't get to spend a whole lot of time down there, but we did really well. I am absolutely tickled to death. I'm going to show you. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rivets, and I found all of these in different places. We found a King George. This is a King George copper, and there is a date on here, and it says 1777. It's a 1777. I think that's a KGB, King George III. Just some copper stuff here, brass. I got 2 dog tags. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons, 2 round balls, 2 pieces of shoe buckle, colonial shoe buckle, and 2 lead round balls that have been shot. Whether they're from the Civil War or not, I do not know. Everything we've found here besides these dog tags here, 1700s. We did really well. I'm tickled to death. That property down there has been producing for me time and time and time again. And man, it's fun digging colonials, isn't it? All right, we did well. Until the next episode, I'll catch you guys later. Please hit like, subscribe, share my channel, share my videos, and help support my channel so we can bring you more stuff like this. All right, talk to you later.